and welcome to SPC Business Consulting's July 2020 video newsletter. I am Leona Charles, the CEO and President of SPC Business Consulting, where we specialize in all things government contracts. So this month, I want to talk to you about three very important things. The changes that are happening this week with the WOSB certification program, Howard University's CARES program, and the criminal enforcement of the PPP funds and what that looks like for businesses. The WOSB changes are coming into effect this Wednesday, and here's what you need to know. First of all, firms must be certified through the SBA, a third party, or the SBA's 8A program, or the Department of Veteran Affairs Center for Verification and Evaluation, or as we know it, CVE. As of July 15, 2020, firms can begin submitting their certifications online through the SBA portal at certified.sba.gov. Self-certified firms with no active contracts are going to be considered never certified. So you're going to have to formally certify it under the updated SBA process. And on October 15, 2020, SBA will begin issuing certification based on what was submitted to the portal. Next, we move to the Howard University CARES program. So this is really exciting. So SPC has won a spot managing this program for Howard University. And what it is Howard University has received CARES funding to assist DC-based businesses or businesses that do a lot of business in the district. There's a substantial amount of funding to assist you navigating this new technological business landscape. And that includes financial planning, business strategy, government contracting, PPP loan applications and prep, marketing, social media, to name a few. The program is free of cost to vendors so long as you are a DC-based business or you do a substantial amount of business in the DC area. You have to register, however. You can do that at SBDC.org. So the last thing I want to talk to you is equally important. We talked on previous newsletters about the PPP funding and the ramifications of non-compliance. So what's come to roost is exactly that. And what I want to give you, and I apologize for reading, but I didn't have time to memorize all this. There are three really good examples of why it is so necessary to be compliant with the funds if you've been lucky enough to receive them. So the first one is a software engineer located in Issaquah, Washington. His name is Bayoki Zhang, and he was charged with $1.5 million in CARES Act fraud. So the literal charges were wire fraud and bank fraud, but basically he submitted fraudulent applications and fraudulent documentation. So remember, when you're applying for a CARES Act funding or PPP loan or EIDL, you're asked to certify that you actually need these funds to keep your business running, and that these funds will be used for specific activities. So what this gentleman did was submit some falsified documents regarding the funding and his need for it. The second example is an IT company was charged with $13 million in fraudulent loan activity. Elijah Majuboy in Winchester, Massachusetts, was charged with wire fraud for allegedly submitting fraudulent applications and fraudulent documentation supporting the application. So not only did he lie on the application, he then submitted documents to support his lie, which I figure you should probably stop at the first one, but he continued. The final example is a Hollywood film producer, William Sadlier, was charged with $1.7 million in COVID relief fraud. Same thing, he was charged with wire fraud, bank fraud, false statements to a financial institution, and false statements to the SBA. So this is so important because on your applications for these funds, you're asked to certify a number of things. And once you have submitted that application with that certification and you've signed that to the best of your knowledge, these statements are true, if you've said that knowing that it's not even 100% true, you've committed fraud. So if you have any questions regarding this or the Howard program or any of the changes to WOSB, please feel free to reach out to us on Twitter at SPC Consulting, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at SPC Business Consulting, or you can give us a call the good old-fashioned way at 866-577-6749. We are always here to help you. Don't want to scare you, but I do want you to stay vigilant. We will see you next time. Thanks.